right, welcome to the Otaku Obentou Podcast. This is a special live episode that we have never done this before. And of course, the one time that we're doing this, I am solo. I'm flying solo here. Coach is unable to be here, guys, if you're listening in. He has better things to do, like, performing live comedy. So we are now kind of rolling with the punches, and as usual, my name is Pixcelation, and I am your host. We are going to be talking with some anime fans here at Comicpalooza 2026. At least we're hoping to, because the plan has always really been to invite people up on stage and to talk to them about their favorite anime. This title, if you saw the title on the schedule, you probably were enticed by the fact that it's called Your Favorite Anime is Trash. And originally I thought, maybe I will just find ways to poke holes in their favorite anime. But then I thought about it and I was like, maybe if I'm rage baiting with the title, and then I'm like, hey, actually, I'm here to talk to you about why your favorite anime is good, then I can trade off some of that hatred for some adoration and applause. So that's what we're doing today. I am hoping that we have some people who are willing to come up to talk about anime, because if not, then I will talk about anime, and nobody wants that, all right? Nobody wants me to talk about anime, because when I do, you're gonna be like, this person needs to go somewhere special and put 5 locks on the door, okay? So let's go ahead and let's get started with our... is there anybody here who is willing to come up and talk about anime? Someone, please, for the love of God. It is Sunday morning, I know, but okay, fine. We'll just if at any point y'all feel like y'all want to talk, you just raise your hand. You come on up. We'll talk about anime. In the meantime, I will talk a little bit about my favorite anime, and that is. I really, and all of my friends are so tired of me talking about it because I've been obsessed with this show since 2017, and that is Clannad. Has anyone seen Clannad at all? Okay, so Clannad is a story. You're gonna watch it, and the animation is gonna immediately be like, I don't know if I want to watch this because it's really dated and it's not exactly the UFO table Demon Slayer level of animation, and the dub is kind of it's not good, but it's not bad. It's endearing. I love the dub, but I also acknowledge it was made in 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. I don't exactly know when it was made. I just know that it was in that era. And it is a series about life, love, and family. Essentially, first season, there's 2 seasons of 25 episodes each, so about 50 episodes. It is an anime about, the first season is will they, won't they, kind of, rom-com antics. The 2 main characters are kind of figuring out, they're still in high school, they're figuring out what life is, all that. And then the second season is kind of it just continues from there, and it's hey, now that you have figured out, kind of generally speaking, what your life is going to be, let's figure out what, adolescence after high school looks like. And then everything gets turned into dark drama and misery and pain and suffering, and then it gets good again. So it's it's one of those things where you're gonna experience the gamut of emotions with this anime, and it is also just really solid. It's one of those shows. I know that you might think that I'm exaggerating when I say this, but I felt myself change actively while I was watching it. I was able to be I know that I'm not exactly where I want to be in my life. I'm also aware that I'm still young, or at least I was when I watched it. Now I'm a little unsure about whether or not the word young applies to me. So we'll. But anyway, I love Clannad. It's one of my favorite anime of all time. Probably, if any anime has ever beaten it in my mind, it is gonna be One Piece. But that's a basic answer because everyone loves One Piece. I have like a list of like my favorite non-normie anime, and then I have a list of like if I feel safe around you, then I will like tell you that list because if you know anime at all, you know that sometimes you have to be careful who you recommend certain anime to because they're going to hear what it's about and they're going to be like, why are you the way that you are? And while I am a little more confident in letting my freak flag fly, I also acknowledge that you got to read the room. You got to be like, you can't be like, hey, I know this is your first time watching anime ever, but let's watch Redo of Healer. You're not going to do that. Or interspecies reviewers, you're not going to do that. You're going to say, hey, let's watch One Piece. Hey, let's watch Dragon Ball Z. You're going to be, even then they're going to be like, what? This is weird. You're like, Sweet Summer Child, we will get you there. But yes, no, that is... That is my, what I would say is one of my favorite anyway. I haven't actually taken log of like the current list in a while. I need to actually sit down and like give it some thought. But I want to make it very clear that you have a safe space up here if you would like to come talk about anime with me. I am floundering up here. But yes, we got to volunteer. Yes, round of applause. Yes. You can come up. You can just kind of stand up.
Oh, yeah, over here.
Whatever you want. Whatever you're most comfortable with.
Okay.
You can even sit in the front row there and talk to me about stuff.
All right. So this season I've been watching something called My Ridiculous Reincarnation.
Wait. My Ridiculous Reincarnation?
My Ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
Yes.
That is so ridiculous. I can't even.
Well, it's part of because the first episode, the main character gets reincarnated as the rib
Jesus Christ.
of a hero.
Jesus Christ. That's an anime?
It's an anime that's a parody of isekai.
Okay, so it's like ironic.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say,
No.
that proves that Jesus Christ doesn't exist.
Well, no, it's like twice each episode.
Right.
There's a reincarnation.
Okay.
And then they go into like a epic Costello kind of back and forth between the reincarnation goddess and the main character.
Okay.
And they reveal what happened during that life. And it's some really ridiculous reincarnation. So they've been inanimate objects, like the right door of the demon god's castle.
Okay.
And so on and so forth. And he just causes havoc wherever he goes.
I'm sorry. The only thing I can think of is how appropriate it is that music is playing while you describe this anime, because that's what's going on in my brain. Like, and so, yeah.
The other thing is they're experimenting with animating styles.
Right.
So one part of the episode would be just regular animation, and the other one would be like claymation.
Oh, that's neat.
Or stick puppets, or paper art where they move the paper around to cause different objects to appear and that kind of stuff.
Right.
So,
I like that. Because I like whenever you see anime that are not afraid to kind of play with the expectations of the audience. One that comes to mind, have you seen Pop Team Epic?
No.
Okay, so Pop Team Epic is a series where they do similar things where, like, most of the animation is in that traditional 2D animation, and then, like, they'll do skits that are in puppets or claymation or whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, you don't see that a whole lot in at least modern anime. And it's mostly because the audience is not looking for that in most cases, I think. I see a lot of conversations online where it's like, oh, that anime was bad because it only had a few fight scenes, and I'm like, sometimes when you watch anime, you're not looking for fight scenes all the time. You're looking for, emotional stability. But so where is this available? Like, where did you watch this?
Crunchyroll.
Oh, it's on Crunchyroll. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Is it recent that it just came out? Or
Yeah, this season.
Okay, this season. I haven't watched a whole lot this season. I feel bad even saying that because I've kind of made it my brand to always watch like mostly everything, and then the last 5 or 6 years it's just been like, I don't know what's out there. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes of the new season of Dr. Stone, which I love Dr. Stone, but like, and then I think I watched something else, but like I really need to just sit down and like, because look, I've never been formally diagnosed with OCD, but like I feel OCD. It's like I have a hard time sitting still long enough to watch anything. Hey Sam, you want to come up and join me?
No, I think traffic was horrible.
Yeah, was traffic horrible?
No.
Okay.
I'm just really late getting. I just rolled out of bed later.
Okay. So welcome to the Gauntlet, Sam, Zain, Overton, whatever, Epic Awesome Show. Whatever.
Okay.
How you doing?
Doing good. Just a little tired. The normal thing.
Okay. So we're talking about a show. Have you heard of this show called My Ridiculous Reincarnation?
Yes, I have, and it's trash.
I know.
It's a level of trash that I watched the first episode, and honestly, it was kind of enough for me.
Okay.
Because let's face it, it's really it is very bad. Because it has one joke. It is him either making a sexual advances to the goddess, technically multiple jokes, but like sexual advances to the goddess, going to becoming different parts of a hero, different parts of reincarnated. So he becomes part of the first one is becomes a part of a hero's rib. And then gets taken out because he starts talking, and it's as ridiculous as it sounds. Yes.
Yeah.
I was just telling him that I was like this proves that like either anime creators need Jesus or Jesus doesn't exist. One of the two is true with this anime.
I mean, it's proof that Miyazaki was right. Anime was a mistake.
Yes.
So I mean, yeah.
Yes. So remind me. I don't think you said your name.
Dennis.
Dennis. Okay. So give me an anime that you like that I would be surprised that you like. It's kind of a challenge, but I want you to try me.
You really got to challenge somebody this early in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's my lot in life to make people miserable.
Yeah, I'm a Isekai fan, so
Okay.
most of these are going to be trash answers anyway, but I'll admit it.
It depends on the isekai.
Hey, at least as long as you own it and you know that I'm not like intentionally trying to make you feel bad, you're good.
Okay, let's start off.
Oh,
with-
I will intentionally make someone feel bad.
Yeah. That's whatever.
Okay. My Sweet Incarnation.
What's up?
My Sweet Incarnation. I think it's a Sweet Incarnation, isn't it?
My sweet reincarnation.
The one about the pastry chef that dies and gets isekai'd.
I have not seen that.
I think I've heard of it. I think so. I think I remember seeing that, and I was like, okay. I mean, that's your standard isekai fare. Like, I wasn't super offended by it or anything, but like, I didn't really see like a huge reason to watch it. But I want to say, didn't it air a couple years ago, right? Or yeah. I remember. I think I remember seeing it and thinking, because like now, anytime I think of like a patisserie, I can't talk, patisserie or whatever. But however, I always think of My Love Story, with the fact that she was like a baker or whatever, and also that whole show is just pure unfiltered diabetes in an anime.
Which show?
My Love Story.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Like
Had to like retune what show that was.
Right.
Yeah.
Also,
I still
the
need to
ti-
finish that one.
What's up?
I still need to finish it.
Oh yeah, well you really do, but it's also one of those things where you don't rush it because it's kind of, I mean, at least if you liked what you saw, it's like you got to make it stretch because they're never gonna make a season 2. So
I mean, that's most shows.
Yeah, that's kind of the curse of being an anime fan, is you just have to accept that like most of the stories that you enjoy are just never gonna be
Unless
finished.
it's the trashiest isekai ever, then yeah, it'll get a season 3.
Yeah, but I'm looking at you.
Vending machine? Yes.
In another world with my smartphone.
Oh no, in another world, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the vending machine one.
Oh yeah, that one too. Or my life as a sword, or my life as the sign above the restroom at Comicpalooza 2026. That's next season, I guess.
That's next year.
Yeah, and it's also being directed by like the best director that you know, and I'm like, okay, well, Hayao Miyazaki's directing My Second Life as a restroom sign. I don't know. Honestly, anime is trash. That's the thing that like you kind of have to accept. There's so many people that take it so seriously. They latch their personality onto their favorite anime, and so when you insult them by saying, "Oh, your favorite anime is trash," they take it personally. And I'm like, you can't take it personally. You have to accept if you like anime, you're gonna like some trash. It's just part of the circle of life. You cannot watch Dragon Ball Z and be like, there's absolutely nothing trashy in that. It's Dragon Ball Z.
It is perfect.
Yes, it might be perfect.
Okay, mind you, watching Goku and Piccolo try to get a
driver's
license
yes.
is the most pointless thing in the world, but it's also the most hilarious thing in the world.
Yes, there are people who will hear me say that and be like, oh, I'm discrediting you entirely. But it's like, did you watch the same show that I watched? Because if you did, you can like it. You just have to accept. It's Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell. I also feel like garbage after I eat Taco Bell. It's because you're not supposed to eat Taco Bell. So it's like you.
But why did the Lord create Taco Bell if we didn't supposed to eat it?
Who said the Lord created Taco Bell? That could be entirely Lucifer right there. Yep. Anyway,
you say tomato, I say tomato.
Anyway,
one more anime. This one actually might be a good one.
Right.
To Be Hero X.
So
that thing is trash, and you should feel bad. I'm sorry, but like I have really hard feelings for it. I really hate my To Be Hero X.
Here I was about to be kind, be like, oh yeah, I've heard good things about it. He's just like, it's trash.
Sorry, I have very strong feelings when it comes to To Be Hero X. Originally, if you had watched the trailer, what we were promised is what we didn't get. We finally got it within the last episode 23 and 24. We finally got it, and then all of a sudden, it just doesn't none of everything that happened in the season doesn't matter. All the character development, technically character development. And if you really want to watch a show that's able to juggle multiple different characters, Bakano.
Bakano's great.
Bakano and Durarara are some that are actually deal with characters way better than what To Be Hero X actually is able to do.
Wasn't To Be Hero X, wasn't that like CG in a lot of ways?
Yes. So they used CG and they went from CG to 2D. Now granted, we were supposed to get multiple different 2D animations. So kind of like what if you looked at the trailer, is what we were supposed to get, and we didn't get that till episode 23 and 24. Basically, by the time it's like, oh, okay, cool, you've now sunk in so much time, because with all these other characters, it didn't matter, because at the end of episode, I think, 3 or 4, something like that, with Nice, is that something happens with, oh my goodness, the girl that he likes, and all of a sudden she just dies, she gets killed. And then that's never brought up again.
I was gonna watch it.
I know. But it's never brought up again throughout the entirety of the rest of the show. That's never addressed on why this person did what they did. And yeah, it does actually irritate me, but it's like, I know, granted, there are some good parts of the show to where they are able to, probably about like halfway, you start seeing different characters all of a sudden coincide together. So it makes it a lot nicer.
Okay, so real quick, I am going to highlight a anime that I think is actual garbage.
I am sorry.
I talked about one earlier that I loved, and now it's time for me to talk about one that is actual clinical. Like if it was turned into a medicine, you would never inject it lest you become a crackhead on the street. It is Darling in the Franxx. Has anyone seen Darling in the Franxx?
Yes.
Okay. It is a great anime up until 15, and after 15, it's like, hey, we really can't. We've lost all creative energy.
When was the last time you tried watching that show?
When it aired. And
so try to go back and rewatch it now. It is hard. Like, honestly, I watched it in English. I watched it both. Originally, when I came out, I was very much a diehard fan. Be like, oh yeah, Darling Franxx isn't that bad. I tried rewatching it again, and it's really bad. Like,
Lord.
there's lines in there that are just like, it's not even any of the voice actors' fault. None of the probably people that are doing the lines that are fault. It's honestly on either Trigger or A1 or both at this point. I don't care.
It's the anime that taught me that you should never assume that a studio is infallible, even if most of their work is good.
Trigger has a lot of issues.
Yeah.
I mean, Trigger is like one of the most fallible studios out there because they love taking chances.
Yeah, but they just have a track record where they have probably more good shows than bad, but it is one of those things they do have bad shows.
I mean, yeah.
It's kind of like how for a long time, and Sam could attest to this, for a long time, I really, really hated Cloverworks. I thought they were absolute garbage.
I liked them before he liked them.
Yes. But then they started making good stuff again, and it was like, oh, okay, I have to be honest with myself when I say that, yes, most of their stuff in the beginning I hated. Now they actually make some good stuff. I got to give them their props. I will never forgive them for the absolute colossal fustercluck of the Promised Neverland Season 2.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think the manga was able to recover from that either.
No, it wasn't. Because
Like, I think the manga had issues as well, so...
I blame the fact that, like, and I found this out before Season 2 aired, was that the writer of the manga insisted on the alternate story. And
That's
I'm like,
not surprising.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, nah, y'all messed up. Y'all messed up.
I mean, I will admit this, that Promised Neverland Season 1, great show.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It was
A
pretty
top 10 show, 100%, hands down. Season 2, well...
It doesn't exist.
It did its best. We give it a gold... No, we don't even give it the gold sticky star.
We give it a bronze star at best.
No, actually, bronze star's too high.
Well, so here's the thing. If you don't... have y'all seen Promised Neverland? Is there anybody who... Okay, so Promised Neverland is a great series. It's basically... The concept, without telling you too much, is it centers on this orphanage, and these kids are in this orphanage, and, like, it seems to be a world where... It's like... The world isn't really like ours, right? It's just, but they're all kind of having a good time. People graduate and they leave the orphanage, and then you find out through a series of unfortunate events that, like, the kids are being fed to demons, and it becomes one of those things where the question becomes how is this happening? What is this? What does their world look like? And in the manga, you have a whole arc. Like, imagine if Naruto got rid of the Chunin exams. Like, one of the best arcs of Naruto, and was like, hey, we're just going to skip past that, and we're going to end it really stupidly. That's what the Promised Neverland did, because Goldie Pond was the best arc in that manga. And they were like, you know what? We're not going to adapt it. And it's like, why? Like, it would have been a truly top 10 adaptation if they had just kept it, because there's, like, that arc, and then there's like 3 or 4 more arcs, and it actually was a solid story. It kind of ended weakly, I won't lie. Like I said, the ending was a little weak. I won't lie, but the story itself was solid. I really had a good time with it.
The story of what?
What?
What story?
The Promised Neverland.
Oh, Promised Neverland. Okay.
Yeah, like the story, I had a good time with it, and it would have been a really cool thing to see animated, and they were just like, nah. And I'm like, the only thing I could see being like an impact on this is COVID, because it was in that era. But even then, I feel like it's like, just delay it. Don't force it. Just delay it until things calm down, because like 2 years later, anime was back to normal. So like, I know there was like that 1 year, couple seasons where like anime seasons were really light, and because of obvious reasons.
I mean, you say that, but I raised you a studio called Silverlink. And if you look at their entirety of their thing, they look at 2020 and they were like, there was something going on in 2020?
Yeah.
Because, like, they were doing, like, 5 or 6 shows that year.
Yeah, and Silverlink is very inconsistent, if you're not familiar. I love one particular show of theirs. It's called The Sisters All You Need. If you have any doubts, it is wholesome as hell. I'm not lying to you. It's about people playing board games. That's what the show is about.
So I watched the show. It's does not deserve to be as good as it is.
Exactly.
It is actually really good. Now, granted, the first episode is rough to get through.
It is the first 5 minutes. After that, you're fine. The first
Because
5 minutes of the first episode is a slog.
He has a sister issue, and it's very much shown.
But it's all in his head.
Alabama really loves the first 5 minutes. Let's put it that way.
It's all in his head, and everybody in his life is like, why are you the way that you are? But it's like, you know those people in your friend group that are like, they're a little weird, but you love them anyway because they're your kin. Well, that's how it is in this show. They're like, why are you the way that you are? We're not gonna like leave you because you're useless without us, but like we still want you to be different. So, but yeah, no, it's that's a show that when you say Silverlink, that's the only show that I imagine. And like anytime I look at the seasonal list and I see Silverlink, I'm like. Man, why don't y'all just do a season 2 already? There's 16 volumes of the light novel.
I mean, when it comes to their stuff, they've done a lot of really good stuff.
Right.
Their stuff that honestly, like this season was, I consider it very mediocre. When I first watched it, it was a slog to get through. And if I can actually continue talking while
Are you talking about a specific series or?
Yeah, a specific series from them. Because I've been going through trying to watch all the Silverlink shows, and it was a mistake.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a slog, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's actually not the slog part.
Oh, okay.
Just come back to me.
Okay. Anyway, but yes, no, that's for to be honest with you, I going back to Darling in the Franxx real quick because I had a point I was going to make about it. Is that like it is? I see what you're saying when you say that like watching it now is like cringeworthy because it's very obvious like they were like paper thin symbolism.
It wasn't the paper thin symbolism. It was literally the okay, mind you, it was like the drama, like the words they use there. It's very much like. Soap opera-esque.
Yeah,
is the best way to describe it. It's not. It does not hold up at all. Now, granted, if I paid attention to it as it came out, I probably would have been like, okay, this dialogue is not
watch
great.
it while it was airing?
Oh no, I watched it while it was airing.
Okay.
I just apparently did not pay a world of attention.
Okay, I see. Yeah, and but yeah, no, did you find it?
Yeah. But with Darling in the Franxx, though, is that like the biggest weakness of that show is the main leads. The main leads are just paper thin. They just are kind of like forgettable. And the best part of that show is literally the background characters, and it's never a good time when the background characters outshine the two main leads. Yeah. And it's a really rough thing. And the show I was actually talking about before for Silverlink was Mission Yozakura Family.
Okay, yeah, I wondered about that because I isn't it really popular now, the manga anyway?
I mean, I don't know. Like, it could be really popular. The first season was 27 episodes in length. And, oh boy, those 27 episodes I felt that length.
Okay.
Because there was times there was just nothing really going on. It was just kind of like, oh yeah, this is your kind of basic shonen. And it's kind of just doing things, and it's like not really as entertaining for me. And don't get me wrong, I love my shonen slop.
Right.
Like this season alone, there's a shonen slop show that actually became. I didn't realize it was shonen slop until all of a sudden, like I got done with the last couple episodes. Was Marriage Toxin?
Oh.
Is very much a shonen slop show. Okay, mind you, one of the guys that they hired him to protect one of the girls, he comes in on a helicopter and he's doing this thing on the helicopter.
Oh, pull-ups?
Yeah, pull-ups on the helicopter. And it's like it's really stupid. It's a level of stupidity, and you see him also pick her up from hanging out with him in a rickshaw, and he's pulling the rickshaw.
Anime,
and it's really stupid, and I love it.
Anime never change. Okay, so real quick, I think we only have like 9 minutes left. So what I'm gonna do from here on, everybody in the audience, and for those of you listening, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Comicpalooza never change. I will invite you.
It's also early in the morning. So.
It is also, yeah. It's 10:51 in the morning. I want to invite you all to come up to the front. We have prizes that I thought we would be doing just random giveaways, but since there's only 4 people, y'all can take pretty much whatever you want. I need it gone. Just somebody come take it. This is
No
from-
one take nothing.
this
Make
is-
him walk with it.
This is from my personal collection, and I'm trying to prune it. So please take whatever you will.
No one wants this.
I have I got Call of Duty Black Ops for PS3. We got
the most anime of animes.
We got Need for Speed for PS4.
Another anime that's like fantastic.
Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale.
Actually, honestly, Gun Gale Online, very good show. Way better than Sword Art.
We got Tower of God, the webtoon, and then a bunch of other stuff that one thing I have seen, and then a bunch of stuff that I haven't seen.
Also a phone, you know, in case anybody really wants
you
a.
can't have my phone. Those are actual anime DVDs, so they have like episodes on them.
Yeah.
What happened was, so the town that I live in, there's a kind of a store that has a bunch of like discount anime DVDs, and they had like a box, like a mystery box, that was like $15.99. You get like 40 DVDs, and I was like, hey, that's a deal if I've ever heard of one. She's like, I'll take it all. you want Black Ops?
I'm good. No, I don't even want black. Like,
Take Black Ops 2.
there we go.
Yeah.